Hey and welcome, this time it's StarCraft 2 with a replay analysis. So this time it's ZvZ. I queued up as random, as I'm currently switching over to random. And it was an unranked game. So for your information, my opponent didn't really know that I was Zerg from the start of the game. But the game gets in a point, or up to a point where it shouldn't really matter that much anymore. But at least I avoid 13-12 or 12 pool, as my opponent isn't really sure what race I'm playing. So what I'm going for in this game, it's a fairly standard opening with an hedge first into a pool into a gas gather. The difference is there's Prime Terraces, that's the map name, yes, Prime Terraces. Has gotten a little update in this season, where we now have the gold base in our natural, which is pretty unique. And so the economy scales different in the early part of the game. So I'm going for a hedge first, and the idea is to not just saturate natural as you would do with a normal blue base, but rather drone transfer. So you will see as soon as the hedge is finished, but as I said, it is a spawning pool in the gas gather follow-up, just to get quick Zergling speed and be adaptable to pretty much everything my opponent can throw at me. Quite important, maybe going to analyze it, it's the pool placement, which gives me a little gap between the pool and the hatchery to put down a queen in hold position to ward off Zergling aggression, or pretty much hold early aggression with the queen and less Zerglings, as my queen is more protected from getting surrounded. So as I said, drone transfer and scouting my opponent the first time. I didn't really fly into his natural, as I don't want to lose the overlord, but at least that he has a natural was a good tell that he isn't that aggressive, and that I can drone up, at least up for a little bit. And I'm moving out with my 4 Zerglings to scout how hard I can drone. I don't see anything leaving his base, which is indication for normally droning, but then I see the Zerglings running out, and my Baneling nest is pretty late. Should have been down a bit earlier. But anyways, Baneling nest, spine crawler, the necessary defense that I can get up at this point. Also only producing Zerglings at this point. So I'm waiting, seeing that my opponent is morphing Banelings, but I don't know how much he is morphing. This is a big part in this game, as I now see he has very few Zerglings and a lot of Banelings. This just gives me the indication to play a bit different, as I just try to take as little as possible drone damage by splitting up my drones. And then there is not much left anymore for him, as he has no or not that much Zerglings in this game. So I decide to counterattack with the Zerglings I got. I put them a little bit to the side so that they don't get a Baneling hit. And now I'm having my Zerglings in his space, which is pretty low saturated. I had hoped that he would have drone transferred himself, but he didn't. Anyways, also he has very quick Roaches, which I didn't expect at all. So I just reacted to what I saw, and that was just Zergling flood. The biggest mistake I'm making here is not rebuilding the queen that I lost in the main base. And other than that, I try to use the Zerglings I have to keep his roach count as low as possible, as low roach numbers lose to Zergling numbers. As long as he doesn't get a critical mass of Roaches up, I pretty much can overrun him. So this is almost my highest priority. Drone damage obviously is, I take this and it's obviously good, but I know that I had at this point had the better economy and just wanted to have his roach numbers low. But I managed to kill quite a lot of workers, and I know for sure that I'm pretty much have won this game as long as I don't mess up, which is purely building Zerglings, as I want to overwhelm whatever he throws at me now, which is probably a few Roaches and Zerglings. So full on Zergling production is going, and I want to obviously, as I said, keep his Roach numbers low. So I want fights where I have as much as possible Zerglings and he has as little Roaches. So like this one, he has 3 Roaches, which are no match to a bunch of Zerglings. From here on out, other than I'm making the mistake of not injecting properly, so my money is getting quite high and I can't use my economy advantage to my full potential. But anyways, the pure flood of Zerglings is enough to give my opponent indication that he has no chance to win this game anymore. So that's it. Thanks for watching and maybe see you in the next one.